Welcome back, everyone. I'm back. It's been away for a while. It's been about 4 months. I took a break from chess. I'm looking to get back and finish this series of Smithy's Opening Fundamentals. And then I'm also looking forward to start a new series on some other books. Let's get back to this game. In this game, we have Tabor versus Rajna. This game took place in Budapest in 1971. And here we have, again, SmithyQ commenting on this game. Pretty much what happens in this game is that black weakens his king's diagonal in an open position, and white is perfectly placed to take advantage. And again, this might happen in your game, so it's important to look for the signs early in the game. So let's go ahead and begin. White plays e4. Black replies with e5. Knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, and then here we have black plays f5. Black tries to counterattack, but it ignores development and weakens the king's diagonal, right? So now, however you want to see it, an arrow this way or an arrow this way, but this diagonal is now weak, right? A potent combination for white. Again, this is something to look out for in the future. White plays d4. Time is everything. White ignores the pawn and seizes the center. Right, and again, this also frees up the bishop here. These bishops are both free. Black replies with f4, attacking the knight. Knight captures e5. And again, this pawn is hanging. Knight f6. Now again, remember here, now the queen has a diagonal open for this with the check, but again, black can always block with g6. Black ends up playing knight f6 to guard these squares here for the queen. Now white plays bishop c4. White develops quickly, and now f7 is weak. Right now, so now both of these pieces are attacking f7. Again, black plays d5. Black was relying on this move, but white senses tactics and takes advantage, right? So now after you look at this game, you now know the pattern, right? And the kind of the red flags for black, that he has a weak diagonal. Now this will require some type of calculation, right, on this game, right? What if you now the pawn attacks the bishop, right? You can retreat the bishop, or if you ignore it, what are you gonna play? You have a queen check. Well, right now the knight guards this square, so you don't have no queen checks, right? So if you play knight captures d5 to distract this knight, knight captures d5. Now you have the queen check on h5. And again, this could be a good calculation exercise. You can pause the video and calculate what the tactic is right now by pausing the video. And then if white plays knight captures d5 and black captures on d5, now white plays queen h5. And what happens after that, right? g6. And then what happens after that? What other tactics can you play from that position and keep the attack going? That's what this is all about. So let's go ahead and go to the game. White plays knight captures d5. Black replies knight by capturing on d5. The knight is lured away from the king's side, exposing the king's diagonal. Right? So white plays queen h5 check. g6, right? Now, again, maybe you see the position more clearly now. What other sacrifice can you play to keep the attack going? And again, it's going to be knight captures g6. White is threatening to move the knight with discovered check. So now black retreats his knight and knight by playing knight f6. Black counter attacks the queen. There's only one move that wins for white. Right? So what other, you're going to have to do maybe like a checks, captures, and threats type of thing. A sacrifice to keep it going. And then bishop f7 check. Sacrificing the bishop sets up a double check. King captures f7. Knight e5 check. Both white pieces are attacked, but because of the double check, neither can be taken. Yeah. King e6. Queen f7 check. King d6. And then knight c4 checkmate. Black weakened his king's diagonal, so white was more than happy to take advantage. We can see white was focused on this weakness from the beginning, and all his moves follow from there. And again, this was when black played here f5. Again, this is pretty much, if you're a beginner, you kind of don't want to do this, right? From white or black and weaken your king. Maybe play more solid and play knight, develop your pieces, right? And castle. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you thought of this game. And I will see you in the next video.